What's up everybody, Colin here with Techout, and today we are going to be talking about iOS 27 Beta 2, specifically here on my iPhone Air. This is what I installed it on first yesterday and what I've been daily driving this far. I haven't installed it on my 17 Pro Max just quite yet, so been using this for the past 24 hours ever since the beta came out, and everything has been good so far. The Siri search and everything, and just the responsiveness and everything like that has improved. It's a little bit faster in answering your requests and stuff like that. The only thing we don't have yet is if you go into the Siri menu and you have the Expressive Voices preview on, there is still no option down here for the pace or expressivity. You can't change those yet, and there's still only the two American voices, the male and the female, and then the other ones are labeled right here as coming soon, so no clue when we're going to get those or anything like that. But as you can see, very, very responsive. Everything is very, very smooth. Battery life has been excellent today. I haven't had any issues or complaints with that. Phone seems to be running a tad bit cooler than it was on Beta 1. I actually restored my iPhone when I was back on Beta 1. I did a full restore on it. Nothing to do with the beta, no issues there, anything like that. But I just wanted to mirror all my apps and all the setup and everything to my iPhone 17 Pro Max. And instead of having to switch everything around on the phone manually, I just backed up my 17 Pro Max and then wiped this phone and did a restore. So I had to index again. This was the first phone to finish indexing after the original beta install back when Beta 1 came out. And this one finished first, but it did index for a little bit again after I did the restore, and then it finished. But they do have the new wording on Beta 1 now that pops up on the top that says optimizing for search and Siri, or optimizing search and Siri, or something to that effect. So I had that for like a day and then it went away. But it just kind of explains a little more in detail to let you know what's going on in the background as far as like the optimization and the indexing and stuff like that, instead of just saying indexing in progress, because people were kind of thrown off by that and wondering why it was taking so long, if it was normal and all that kind of stuff, even though it was completely normal that it might take a couple days to a week or two, depending on how much data you had on your iPhone. And it starts with your newest data first and then works its way back. So if you had a lot of old data on your phone, the longer it will take. But again, everything's been running great. They did add a new option to the Siri app where you can now check multiple conversations if you want to delete them instead of having to do them one by one. They did fix a couple things, but again, I haven't really had too many issues, so I'm not gonna comment too much on bugs. But there is a new text box now that is for Talk to Siri. Or Write to Siri. So if you don't have anything in the text box here, you can tap Write to Siri and it'll pop that up and you can have her draft out a message. It does that in like emails or iMessage or anything like that. There's also like a new proofreading section. Let me see if I can pull one up here. Hello, what is going on? So I can just type out a message here, hit the little Siri icon. Okay, no, it doesn't do it there. Let me see if I have an email that doesn't have any like information in it. Let's see. We'll just go to this XDA email and I'm going to pretend like I'm going to reply to it. So that'll pop up, and then when you hit Write to Siri, you get these right here. So how does this sound? Rewrite. So you can type out like an email or a message or something like that, and then you can ask how it sounds or have it rewrite it, make it sound more professional or something like that. So that's pretty cool. In Mail, that's where I've seen that so far. I'm sure there's probably a couple other places where that works, but I've seen it in Mail mostly, so it can help you rewrite an email or reword an email if you need to do that. So pretty cool. Like I said, phone seems to be running a bit cooler. It hasn't had to like thermal throttle or anything like that or turn the screen brightness down as much as it did before. And battery life seems to be a tad bit better. Again, it's the iPhone Air. It's not known for its excellent battery life or its long battery life. So again, on a Beta 2, it is doing very, very well. I don't have any complaints or anything like that. So there's plenty of other channels out there that do breakdowns of all the 20 plus or 200 plus or whatever new changes and stuff like that. I just don't have time to get that in detail, so I just like to let you guys know what's going on and how it's working for me since I use this as my daily driver. So that's more of what I do on this channel, is just review performance, battery life, bugs, and that kind of stuff. But there's a couple other channels out there that will go through each individual detail and tell you what's changed and what's new. So definitely check those out as well. But make sure you subscribe because I will do updates for 24 hours and 1 week and stuff like that throughout the beta process. So I'm Colin with Techout. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. If you have any issues or you're running beta 2 and have any comments or anything, leave them down in the comments section below. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Have a great day.